Hi, we're in the third part of today's meeting. So now we will talk about the text. Tapi sebelum kita baca teksnya, I will tell you what kind of things that you have to do when you were going to read and when you were reading it. So first you have to know your purpose. Jadi ketika kalian membaca, penting adanya kalian tahu what is your purpose? Why do you have to read this? Nah, kalau sekarang ini ketika dalam pembelajaran kita berarti supaya kalian belajar membaca and supaya bisa menjawab pertanyaan. And then skim first. Apa sih skimming? Skimming is a quick reading. So you read some things without thinking about the vocabularies, without thinking about the grammar. But basically you just read everything fast. Jadi dibaca secepat mungkin. Itu namanya skim. Itu penting sekali untuk pembaca-pembaca pemula supaya mereka tidak kaget dengan the amount of information yang akan mereka dapatkan ketika membaca. And then you can also take notes or you can highlight just to make sure that when you get back to the readings, you'll still be able to understand it. Jadi kalian masih bisa, tahulah apa yang kalian baca. And then stay in reading. Artinya apa? Dibaca. Jadi jangan kalian tiba-tiba males, udah kepanjangan, terus kalian gak mau baca. Don't do that. And then look for vocabularies. Kalau misalnya kalian menemukan ada vocabularies yang kalian gak tahu artinya, kalian jangan stop membaca. Kalian bisa catat itu sambil membaca, or kalian bisa tambahin itu sambil membaca. Later, ketika kalian sudah selesai membaca dalam proses skimming, jadi membaca yang pertama nih, kalian bisa cari artinya, terus kalian bisa catat. Setelah itu kalian harus melakukan reading sekali lagi supaya all the ideas can be completely comprehended. Ingat, hal ini hanya bisa dilakukan ketika kalian berlatih membaca. Sedangkan kalau dalam tes itu tidak bisa dilakukan. That's why you have to do it very passionately, carefully, and diligently. Basically itu, ketika berlatih, do it full-heartedly. Karena nanti ketika kalian tes, kalian nggak bisa melakukannya. Maka dari itu ya, harus dilatih supaya kalian increase your reading skills. Istilahnya seperti itu. Now, I want you to read dengan cara yang tadi saya sebutkan, this text, Islamic Education. Ada berapa slide ya? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, there are 4 slides of it. Pause this video, and then you can read it. Kalau misalnya kalian ada masalah, kalian bisa tanya di discussion board. Islamic Education. Islam has from its inception placed a high premium on education and has enjoyed a long and rich intellectual tradition. Knowledge, ilm, occupies a significant position within Islam, as evidenced by the more than 800 references to it in Islam's most revered book, the Quran. The importance of education is repeated, emphasized in the Quran with frequent injunction, such as in chapter Al-Mujadilah 11, Toha 114, Al-Baqarah 282, in which such verses provide forceful stimulus for the Islamic community to strive for education and learning. Islamic education is uniquely different from other types of educational theory and practice largely because of the all-encompassing influence of the Quran. The Quran serves as a comprehensive blueprint for both the individual and society and as the primary source of knowledge. The advent of the Quran in the 7th century was quite revolutionary for predominantly illiterate Arabian society. Arab society had enjoyed a rich oral tradition, but the Quran was considered the word of God and needed to be organically interacted with by means of reading and reciting its words. Hence, reading and writing for the purpose of accessing the full blessings of the Quran were an inspiration for most Muslims. Thus, education in Islam unequivocally derives its origins from its symbiotic relationship with religious instruction. Education in the context of Islam is regarded as a process that involves the complete person, including the rational, spiritual, and social dimensions. Knowledge in Islamic educational theory is gained in order to actualize and perfect all dimensions of the human being. From an Islamic perspective, the highest and most useful model of perfection is the Prophet Muhammad, and the goal of Islamic education is that people be able to live as he lived. Education in Islam is twofold, namely acquiring intellectual knowledge through the application of reasons and logic, and developing spiritual knowledge derived from divine revelations and spiritual experience. According to the worldview of Islam, provisions in education must be made equally for both. Acquiring knowledge in Islam is not intended as an end, but as means to stimulate a more elevated moral and spiritual consciousness, leading to faith and righteous action.